I get a lot of calls for agents or a lot of emails really saying that I'm afraid to call my sphere. I don't want everybody to know what I'm doing or don't want people in my business. Have you ever thought like that? Well, here's the thing. Your sphere of influence is going to really help you grow your business quicker. So in this video, we're going to talk about why agents don't want to call their sphere. Why don't you want to call your sphere? But we're also going to talk about what happens to your career, your business, your real estate business when you won't pick up the phone and call people that you already know, like, and trust. So let's get into it. All right, so we've already discussed that many agents, they cringe at the thought of calling people in their phone. This thing that you use all the time anyway. I want to talk a little bit about why that happens and why you feel that way, because those feelings are real. And I think when we make sense of them, we can kind of get over it and start to move forward. So the number one reason why agents, when they get started in real estate, don't like to call their friends and family, because here's the thing, you're starting a new sales-based career. So if you're not used to selling, of course, them first couple of phone calls to people that you know, like, and trust feel like, oh my God, I'm very salesy. I'm asking them for things. And that is okay. Let's just settle that. Be straightforward. Get to the point. They are understanding because guess what? They already know you. They already like you. They already trust you. So they're not going to be offended by you calling them. So I don't want you to think of it as a sales call. To me, sales calls are with people that I don't know. People that I know, I'm having a conversation. And to me, the conversation just continues to extend. But here's what changed the game for me as far as coaching new agents on how to take that next step into calling their sphere. Always add value. If you're adding value, then you're not pitching for profit. You're actually adding value. As a realtor, I can sell your house and I can probably do it better than any other realtor you know. So when I call you, what I'm offering you is an opportunity to have your home sold professionally. I'm offering you an opportunity to work with a realtor that has integrity. I'm not selling you. And that's the thing that we have to make the distinction that yes, we're selling, we're salespeople, but in the absence of value, then you're salesy. See, salespeople are well, I'm not going to say salespeople, but traditional salespeople, the slimy, sleazy salespeople that we hear all about from past, those people were in it for the commission. Most realtors are not in it for the commission. Yes, we make money, and yes, that's our goal, but we still see the people in front of us. So it's very important that when you're calling and you're trying to talk to people, you want to add value. And I'm going to tell you what that does for your career. Let me give you an example. I had a coaching client, and when he started with me, he refused to call his sphere. He was like, I just want to cold call for sale and expires. For sale by owners and expires. Okay, cool. He did that. He was very successful. When I say very successful, he got about 2 listings in about 3 months. And for a brand new agent, I would consider that success because you're into a transaction within your first 90 days. And if you were at a job training, that's where you would start to see your first bit of results. So by the time his 4th month came, he kind of like felt exhausted because that's a new muscle to be lifting, and it's a hard muscle. So for sale by owners expire, yes, they're the quickest way to the business, but it's hard for a new agent that's never cold called or had those kind of calls. So then he got a little bit desperate and he started to lean in on his sphere. He got 6 listings in a month. Listen to that, 6 people that knew people that they introduced him to. And my thing is, you could have had these 6 deals your first 60 days, your first 30 days, if you would have called. But I don't think agents see the value in it, because here's what is really what you're getting when you call your sphere. They know you, they like you, they trust you. When they call people and speak about you, they are speaking trust to the person. The person on the other end trusts them. So I built my business, if you guys know right now, it's 80% referrals based. Why is that? Because I don't have to sell myself. When I come into a relationship with people, they already know who I am. They already have heard about me from the person that they are connected to. And then I get to come into a soft landing. Real estate is already hard. So you got to start looking for places to have a soft landing. Referrals is one of those things. Pick up your phone. I can look at my contacts right now, and I have 931 contacts in my phone. That means I have 931 opportunities to go get a sale, even if it's not them. even if I'm just setting myself up for a continued conversation. Remember, I told you with the sphere of influence, people that you know, we call it SOI. There's not a sales call, there's a continual conversation. So I'm picking up from every last conversation. But here's the other thing that calling your sphere does. There are so many lawsuits right now from people calling people that are on the do not call list. But when people make the introduction, then you're calling a person that you're already know and familiar with. It's not a strange call like when you're calling expired or for sale by owners. You reduce the liability of getting sued for calling people on the do not call list. To me, that alone, I don't want to get infractions that I don't have to have. So yes, I'm going to call for sale by owners, and yes, I'm going to call expired. But guess what? If my pipeline is so full from my sphere of influence and the referrals that I get from them, then I don't have to call as many, which means I'm not putting myself out there for liability purposes as much as probably other realtors. So I want you to think about that. And I want you to ask yourself, am I really willing to give up the potential for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 sales just because I don't want to make a call to somebody that I already know? Somebody that they see you're in real estate, they see you post stuff on social media, might as well go in and ask. Asking is a sign of self-worth. You are worth asking for the business. So stop toying with this in your head. Stop saying, well, I'm going to figure out exactly the right words to say. Exactly. Who cares? When I call my mother, I don't think about what I'm going to say. I just open my mouth and whatever comes out, comes out. Now, as you start to get scripted, you're going to get better in having more impactful and meaningful conversations and know exactly what to say. But that's going to come in due time. You still have to practice. So if you are on the fence about calling your sphere, I want you to start today to call at least 3 to 5 people a day from your sphere. If you are looking for scripts and you want to perfect that, I'm going to leave the link in the box for the script that I use. And for me, it's about a conversation. Call people that you know. It will give you confidence when you call people that you don't. It will protect you from lawsuits under the TCPA Act, and it will get you to business a lot faster. Don't miss this. Make sure you get it done. 3 to 5 people a day. I'm going to leave some scripts in a bio. Thanks. Thank you for tuning into this video. I am going to leave a link in the description box where you can opt into our email list and get copies of my Sphere of Influence script. I run my business through Sphere of Influence, and it is a lot easier. I get to work a lot less because people are building it with me. I do believe that everything that you do in life and in real estate is going to be a partnership with people that have the same vision, that have the same heart. And there are a lot of people that carry your vision, that carry your heart, that you can partner with. Don't let fear stop you from reaching out to them. Don't let not knowing what to say. Don't let fearing what they think about you stop you from getting to the business that you know you were designed to create. I look forward to connecting with you. Download the free resource.